What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to another Warframe video. So, we were messing around with some rep farming strategies on stream the other night, and I randomly stumbled upon an extremely good method of maxing out your Fortuna rep, like, really fast. Like, I don't think there's any method I have seen that anyone else has made that's faster than this. So I'm going to go ahead and call this my method right now, and I'm going to show you how to get maxed out Fortuna rep in less than 10 minutes on a daily basis. Okay, so let's hop right into it. But before we do, make sure you're subbed to this channel. We do daily Warframe video uploads, build videos, news videos, farming guides, all that kind of stuff. You're in the right place for Warframe content. And yes, we are recording this live on stream right now, so I will be doing a live commentary of maxing out this rep to show you how easy it really is, okay? So let's start with first things first. How are we going to be getting this rep? Well, you could use the animal conservation method, what we're doing today, and a lot of players will take the animal conservation method and they'll get the like echo lures and stuff. They're going to hunt down the most rare types of animals. But the thing is, today we have a special method which requires 0 animal lures, basically 0 any of this stuff. All you need to have are the things I show you really briefly. And again, this will work on any frame, but a method to do this, you could use Cooperdon synthesizers to get an 8,000 reputation Cooperdon Incarnadine to spawn. But we're going to be catching actually normal Cooperdons, non-Incarnadine, which will give about between 2,000 to like, I think 6,000 reps. So keep that in mind. We are not doing any of that pheromone stuff, but we are still capturing animals, okay? As far as what you want to have equipped for this type of farming method, I've got Ivara equipped, but I want to let you know that Ivara is not needed for this, okay? Any frame in the game will work as long as you run basically the exact same type of build. It's going to work just the same exact way. So we've got the Rest and Rage ability from Equinox. I'm not saying it's the only way you do it. I'm telling you this is the way I do this. This ability can put the animals to sleep so you can capture them and get the increased reputation easily. You've got preparation to spawn in there with full energy, but everything else just for range, basically. Range, streamline to spam more abilities, and if you're doing this on the plains, you might want to have Arc and Nullifier to prevent magnetic procs. Besides that, everything is just, they're just mods that do things. And the main thing we want here is to have max range for Rest and Rage, and make sure your energy color is going to be dark enough that creates the sleep ability, not the increasing speed ability. Everything else on here is not necessary in the slice, not even the companion. You no longer need to have like retriever mods or whatever, but I'm going to keep it equipped just because. Okay, so any frame will do. Just make sure you got Rest and Rage from Equinox, or Lull from Baruch also works. If you want to use the Trait Gun manually, you can also do that. Now, to make this even faster, I highly recommend that you go to Ally Highlights and enable Ally Highlights with a very bright and easy to see color. So I got yellow on here. We can spot that animal from across the map, or across the area with that. Additionally, you do want to have an arc wing as well, but any arc wing will do. The biggest part of this method is going to be the actual location we're going to. And again, I have tried to like Google and stuff to see if anyone's made this method. I have not seen anybody with this method, so you are here for a new strat today, okay? Now, to max out our reputation, for LR4, we need 33,000 reputation. And it takes about like 7 or 8 minutes on the plains to do that with the Vampire Cat method. And the other day on stream, we did this in about 8-ish minutes too. So it's basically the exact same speed of the Vampire Cat method on the plains. And I will link that video in the description if you want to check out that method as well. Okay, so once we get onto the Fortuna, we're going to be going to a specific spot that I have found has an extremely good high rep animal spawn amounts. The door to Fortuna can take a while sometimes, so just be aware of that. Okay, now that we've gone onto the Fortuna, the location you're looking for is going to be called Asta Crater. So right here, over here, Asta Crater, I have found this is the new farming method for me. Okay, so we just get into our arc wing, we fly over to Asta Crater. Now what you want to do is you want to look out for yellow animals on the map. You'll hear, you know, animal noises, like Cooperdown noises or whatever. If you hear that, maybe look around for a yellow animal, and that's going to be how you're going to get your maxed out reputation. Now, I think I just heard one. That sounded like a dog, so there we go. Okay, so we've already started. Now, I'm on Steel Path. You don't need to do this on a Steel Path, but we've already started off with multiple thousand reputation. So I've got 2,000 reputation instantly, basically. So, yeah, you don't need to do the Steel Path. There's no real reason to do Steel Path. It just makes enemies kill you faster, I suppose. So, yeah, now that we're over at Asta Crater, we're just going to fly around Asta Crater for the next, like, 5-ish minutes, okay? So, whenever you hear an animal noise, that means look around for an animal. It's probably going to be multiple thousand reputation. If it's not multiple thousand reputation, I would still recommend capturing it, as it will give you like 1,000 rep or whatever. So we got another animal over here. Capture and check the loot. Okay, 600 reps. So yeah, you don't want to get those, but like, honestly, if you see it, it's worth capturing either way. So yeah, I would not recommend the Steel Path for this, definitely. Okay, so we fly over here, we fly back. This would be your entire method, guys. So we see another animal right there, a dappled Horosk. So we capture that. And as you can see, this is a very, very straightforward spot, and we're getting a lot of, different animal types. So as far as the air quotes method and route, I'd recommend you just fly over here near this rock mountain thing. Catch any animals you see. You can catch the birds mid-air. These birds don't give much rep, though, so I would say don't worry about that too much. Okay, so we catch this one. Now, you can catch them while you are in your Arcwing. So I guess these ones actually give 1,200 each. So we just got 3,600 rep from that thing I didn't even view as really worth it. So, not too shabby. And, with this yellow highlight, we pretty much can just see these animals from across the area. So that helps a lot. Be listening out for animal sounds, and be just looking out for the yellow, enemies or yellow stuff on your HUD, basically. I have not seen any right now, but that's why you flying around here is going to help. So as we see, yellow animals, catch them all. This might not seem very efficient, but trust me, it is. We just got 2,400 rep from the common type of animals there. And now we're already about a third of the way through. So, third of the way through in about under 3 minutes. Good luck doing that with many other methods in this game. So we go ahead and fly over here. Now, we're not getting many Cooperdons, I will say. Our luck for Cooperdons has been pretty bad today. A little bit of jumping around, getting used to jumping around might be helpful here too. So, that bird looks like it got away. It's 1,200 rep that just flew away from me, but we could go catch it. You ain't getting away from my Vara. Again, this will work at any frame, guys. Just make sure you have the same ability I do, which is Rest and Rage from Equinox. Alright, another 1,200 rep. That's actually 600 rep that time. Okay. So, yeah, Cooperdons do seem to spawn here pretty often. I will say, I got really unlucky here. We were doing this, I got 3 Cooperdons in a row, and that was pretty nice, so... Let's see if we get another one here. Yeah, I've never actually done it on the Steel Path before, so this is definitely a new experience. Okay, we got some more birds. Now, you'll get a lot of birds this method. Birds are very common spawns. Cooperdons are a lot more rep, but yeah, it is RNG to an extent. Okay, so 1,200 there, 1,200 there. A third bird did fly away there. But with this much range, we can cast his ability from across the area, basically. Very, very straightforward. Okay, so that one's giving 600. The other one is giving 1,200. A little bit on the annoying side on that front, but we are literally halfway through now. And we're about 4.5 minutes in. So as I stated, this is about the rate you can expect this at. Now for some other things here too, I know some people use the lull ability from Baruch. I have never found that to be as effective. Personally, I found this one to be the best because it's just so fast. And we are getting a lot of birds today. We're not getting many of the high rep Cooperdons, sadly. But even with the really bad, I'm actually kind of happy the RNG's been bad here because we're showing how bad it could be, which is still very, very good compared to most other methods in the game. If you were doing normal bounties, you'd probably be getting I'd say you'd probably have about half the rate of rep to time. But man, we're getting so many flossy Sagwas here. It's just not what we want. I'm surprised we haven't gotten a second Cooperdon. But either way, just make sure that you don't actually do a stealth attack on these animals, or it's going to kill them, and then you're not going to get the rep from them, obviously. The business needs the animals to be intact, actually, for the rep. Okay, that was a bad capture. That's why I give us less rep. We weren't capturing it as max speed. But yeah, give me another Cooperdon, honestly. There we go. As I say that, another Cooperdon has appeared. So yeah, ideally you're getting these things constantly. But I was doing before, so 4,000 rep. If you got that 5 times in a row, you'd have most of it already done. So, as you can see, the Asta Crater method is probably the new best method, at least for me. If I want to do this on a daily basis, this would be the method I do. It takes less than 15 minutes. I mean, it takes less than 10 minutes, actually, if you're really looking down at it and doing it quickly. And it's, very, very easy. Just fly between 2 little spots, just over here, and then by the enrichment labs, basically. And the rep is good. This is enough rep to get you, all the mods you could want, all the arcanes you'd want over time. It's just quite nice, so... As long as you make sure you capture these guys and don't kill them. Again, using this ability can cause stealth finishers, which you don't want. But once you get used to it, and again, don't do it on the steel path, because on the normal path you can spam energy pads as much as you want. If an enemy, like Corpus, starts attacking you, they can kill you a lot easier when they are steel path, you know, increased level and all that, so. Yep, we passed 26,000 reputation now. So we just rinse and repeat. Looks like a swimmer Horosk over here. Looking good, looking good. How much does that guy give you? That guy gives you 2,400 rep. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's so much. I don't think I've ever caught one of those before. So it looks like a good variety can spawn here too. A lot of the rare animals can appear here. Well, to me they're rare at least. I don't think I've ever seen a swimmer Horosk before. Alright. You can actually capture the birds mid-air too, as you see, but you just need to flap them with Arcwing. Alright, 800 rep from him. Or from them. And then we got another 800 rep from that bird. How close are we to being maxed out here? So we just crossed 30,000 reputation. We're at under 8 minutes. So, as you can see, even with terrible RNG, we can get huge chunks of rep here. And also a bunch of animal tags we could use to sell mods, such as, you know, burning claws or whatever that comes from this planet. So, 1,200. We are about to be done here with just 1 or 2 more animal captures. We'll be maxed out. And as you can see, we get a Cooper Dot as our final one. That should be the last little bit of rep. And we're basically perfect after that. So yeah, guys, hopefully you found this video fun and helpful. That's our last little bit of rep. It's under 8 minutes. Not too shabby, the new best method. You know you came here first for it. And yeah, again, you do not... I know people are going to say, oh, so I need Ivar for this. You do not need Ivar. You can do this on Corvex if you wanted to, if you had Rest and Rage on Corvex, okay? Any frame will work. Just make sure you go to Asta Crater, fly back and forth a bunch of times, and catch those animals as they appear. You'll get thousands of rep per minute, and you can max out your reputation for the day in under 10 minutes. And get a bunch of tags, too, for getting those mods that people want to buy. So, hope you guys found this video fun and helpful. Make sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!